floor for the visiting Detroit Pistons. At guard, Tim Hardaway Jr. At forward, Hassan Thompson. At forward, Tobias Harris. At center, Taylor Durham. At guard, Cade Cunningham. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Here's Daniels. Oh, stolen by Harris. Hardaway with it. Harris outside. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Duren. No good on the shot. Good D by Kongwu. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Here's Cunningham. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Pass to Hardaway. Thompson outside. Duren the screen from deep. And Thompson gets a 3.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball. A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Hardaway. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
Pass to Gay. Duren with the rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Here's Harris. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Let's see the stat sheet here for Trae Young.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And Atlanta making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in. LeVert outside. And stolen by Cunningham. All by himself. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, that was all Cade Cunningham. What a two-way play.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Young. He's watched by Cunningham. A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Fourth, the Pistons.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Pass to Cunningham. He shoots it, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
4 on the clock. Here's Young. The rebound by Beasley.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
LeVert outside. Back to Young. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. A minute 35 left now in the first quarter. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
No good on the free throw.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Risacher comes in for Trae Young. He's off on the second. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Risacher, no good.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Beasley for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 5. LeVert with the ball. Beasley covers. LeVert passes to Niang. Here's Risacher, defended by Thompson. Back to Niang. Over Duren. Niang, that's good.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's Schroeder. No points so far. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons ahead, up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Hawks trail by 3. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Now here's Thompson. Outside Schroeder. To the middle. 5 on the clock.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Wallace. Pass to LeVert. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Now here's Stewart, guarded by Capella. Stewart, the pass to Beasley. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Rizachet. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Here's Holland. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. And here's LeVert for 3. Nails it from 3. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Beasley. Good on both. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Buries it from 3.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Cunningham passes to Schroeder. Back to Cunningham. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And that game against Memphis, no question they'll be amped for that one. Eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Wallace, he's checked in for LeVert. Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. The Hawks leading. Now Young. 38 points for him last game against Orlando.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Assertive play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference maker.
Now here's Harris. Young with the double team. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Schroeder against Young. Capella inside. Blocked!
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
Now here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Harris outside. Clock at 4. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Capella. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Harris with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Schroeder, and is blocked. Here's Wallace. Got a hand on it.
Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
Here's Fontecchio. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Pistons lead by 3. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Risacher comes in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for Wallace. A minute 15 left in the first half. Pass to Risacher. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Risacher's got his first 2 points. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. From the low block. Down low. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded closely. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Pass to Daniels. Now Young. Here's Daniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night. And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Here's Cunningham. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Daniels. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Caris LeVert has been on display for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, but not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Hawks, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Caris LeVert.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Trae Young. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Risache. And it's Gabe in at power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Young. Harris on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3. The Hawks leading. Pass to Young. No good there. Cunningham with some nice D. And the Pistons shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Harris outside. Now Thompson. Duren the screen. Thompson passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Moving well. Duren working in the two-man game.
Young against Cunningham. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache from the arc. The 3. He buries it from 3. Daniels has got 5 points.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Now here's Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Dennis Schroeder.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 1-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. To the paint. Here's Gay. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Thompson outside. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duren. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. There's Young with the 3, fires in the triple. Young's got 7.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Cunningham against Young. Here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Drops in the layup for 2. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. 6 to shoot.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
The free throw drops for Harris. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Now here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. Niang a screen. The Hawks need to get one up here. Man. And the 3 off target.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Harris's shot is good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Okongwu, a screen on Beasley. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Give credit to LeVert. The correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the inside. And Harris throws it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Wallace. Inside. LeVert. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beasley outside. Pass to Duran. Over LeVert. Again, the Pistons score.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Detroit on top, up by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Setting the floor for Detroit. Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. Stolen by Schroeder. Hey, rejected by Capella. Beasley against LeVert. And he lays it up and in.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
On target from range.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Niang. Offensive rebound. Outside man. Niang a screen. Second chance effort. And that one's good. Man's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
They set the screen. Pass to Stewart. Lets it fly. The rebound by Atlanta.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Wallace outside. LeVert with the ball. Schroeder comes with a double team. Here's Wallace. Misses off the left iron. Detroit leading by 3. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Schroeder into the lane. Fontecchio outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now here's Wallace. Covered by Schroeder. Capella, the pass to LeVert. Back to Capella. Outside man to tie it up. The rebound by Beasley. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. To the middle. Stewart, the pass to Beasley. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Gay. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. Here's Rizachet. There's the 3. Ooh, Thompson with the block. He goes up. Oh, ho, ho!
Wow. Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Atlanta with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. To the paint. Hardaway up top. Pass to Thompson. Duran, the screen. Down low. Gets stolen by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Pounded by Harris. Young against Cunningham. Atlanta again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Now here's Young. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Cunningham looking it over. Outside Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
What intensity from Young in the paint. Not backing off because of some coverage.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Cunningham against Young. And it's Cunningham missing. Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Cunningham. Young from long range. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Floats one, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Daniels. Pass to Gay. Young inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Young, the pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. It's good. Three seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Hardaway with a screen on Young. Thompson attacking. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 12 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
.12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Gay. And so it's Detroit with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tobias Harris.